Hi there, welcome back. Joe DeSanto here, answering a question here about how retirees that are experiencing some financial instability, are there ways for them to address that and potentially build an emergency fund still and so on. Um, my answer to this question is similar to the answer I give to many questions around money. Step number one is to have a strong, genuine grasp on how much money you spend. For younger people that have, more income, you obviously are looking at your income, your expense, and what the net difference is. You want that to be positive, or AKA be in the black, and then you want to invest that money for the future, for your retirement. For retirees, the same process is beneficial. Now, generally, retirees are on fixed income, meaning they know their income's not going to go up because they're not at a job. They're not going to get a raise. They might get a cost of living increase on their Social Security, but they have their Social Security. Maybe they have a pension, and maybe they have some investments that they're either utilizing the principal of to live on, or just the interest or cash flow from that, or maybe a mix of both. But generally their income is fixed. So I get a lot of calls to help the retirees that have never managed their money, never done Quicken or used a computer program, whatever, that are trying to get on board with that so they really can understand how much they're spending every month and how they can choose what to spend money on and what not to spend money on so they can get their expenses below what they think their reliable long-term monthly fixed income is. And then from there, if you can get that income minus expenses in the black, you can build an emergency fund. So, the tenets of doing bookkeeping and general financial management really are valuable for the young person, the middle-aged person, and the retiree. You need to be in control of the situation, know legitimate data, reliable data on what your income and true expenses are. You from there need to make a budget that's a reliable, usable budget based on your needs, and then decide what's important to spend money on and what can I save on and how do I get that expenditure down below the income so I'm netting in the black. So basic stuff, but you can't avoid this simple work. It works and it makes a big difference, and that's what I have to say on that. Thanks so much.